Hey boys, wow, what a performance. So today's presser, we're recapping week 7, which was against Atletico, which happened to be at the bottom of the table. We scored the most goals, I think, of anyone in any league so far this season. So 13 goals, Baker's dozen as they call it, and it was a fantastic performance. Offensively, I mean, we could have scored another 10 easy. And it was just wonderful performance all the way around. So I don't know if it's because of the grass or what it is, but that was just a great match. So good job overall, boys, and a great way to kind of stamp goal differential as we come up against Red Sea Eagles this week, which is the top team. So I won't. Before we get into that, let's get into the recap. I think at halftime we were up like 7-0, 8-0. I don't know. I mean, we had a new entrant who joined our team and scored 4 in the first half. So, I should have probably subbed him out sooner based on that because he was just going to keep on scoring. But yeah, Jackson made a performance, and what a way to get welcome to the team with a 5-goal performance. Just a casual hat trick and a brace for funsies. So good job overall, Jackson. And why don't we actually just hear from him real quick, see what he had to say. Also, not familiar with our presser, so he did not know this was coming.
Jackson, so you made your debut today. Was it 4 or 5 goals tonight?
Yeah.
5. What do you attribute that to?
Playing center back in the second half.
You'd have had more if that wasn't the case.
No, I needed center back.
There we go.
Stay humble.
Humble.
One of the things that helped us in this match is that we played on a field that only had soccer lines. We didn't have to try to figure out what line was what, and I think that made a big difference, to be honest. We know how to play the game, but it's easier when you know where you are on the pitch at all times. And I do think that having just soccer lines really did help in this match. I think it also helps that Leo is best friends with the linesman. Something about coaching his brother and threatening him there. I'm not saying that had anything to do with it because he did have some questionable offsides calls that were a little close. And there was one that I'm pretty sure the ball crossed the line that he didn't call. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see. But anyway, great performance. And that those having the good soccer lines definitely helps. Question from the press. Why was Leo in our 18-yard box as a striker? Well, I think Leo likes to call himself a box-to-box striker, meaning he plays in the box, whether it's ours or theirs. Luckily, he didn't get turned around and shoot on our goal, but you never know with Leo these days. He might be trying to make things interesting. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. He did manage to finally get on the score sheet with a couple of assists that were actually earned, not just ones that he claims. So great job overall. But yeah, Leo still nursing an ankle managed to be helpful, believe it or not, today. So good job, Leo. Good job. Is Zach getting benched from here on out? I mean, you heard what happened with Jackson, and let's just say his goal ratio to minutes in is definitely highest of anyone on the team. So, if you were a striker, you got to be watching your back because Jackson's coming to score goals, and he's coming with a vengeance. So, we'll see. There was a question about whether Jackson is a dad or not. I don't know. We'll have to verify whether his stats count for the dads or the non-dads. TBD on what happens there and where we'll be updated. What happened with Alex in goal? I mean, Alex did a great job stepping in there. He was thrown in last minute, kept a clean sheet, which was great. Used his hands a couple of times, but played great back there. Unfortunately, he did end up getting a yellow card because he's a pretty boy. Essentially, that's what happened. He's got on all his bling, his earrings, his ring, his, chain, his lip ring, his tongue ring, his nose ring. I won't talk about the other rings because you're not supposed to know about those. But yeah, he did get a yellow card for wearing too much bling, which is not allowed in this league. What happened on the 2 goals that we gave up? Well, look, I mean, I think, Heino likes to create challenges for himself in goal, and I get it. He did have an absolutely fantastic save, one that was like running on the line. I don't know how he did it. He just like pushed it against the bar or something, came back and got it. So he did a great job. Couple big saves, and yeah, I'm not really sure what happened on that goal, to be honest. I think just falling asleep defensively, and Heino was dreaming of goals instead of dreaming of clean sheets. So that's all I have to say on that front. But he did make up for it on his performance up top. managed to score 2 goals. One of them was a penalty, and then he scored one from the run of play. So, we might have given up 2 goals, but he only gave up 1 in goal, but he managed to score 2. So kudos there. And that other goal was just, I think at that point, we were already up 12-1, maybe 11-1. And we had already gone ahead and flipped and we'd put Matt back there in goal, which thanks for stepping back there, Matt. And I think our whole back line was all strikers. So, just a little miscommunication, and they scored, which actually they doubled the amount of goals they scored this entire season on us. They'd only scored 1 goal, I believe, coming into this match, and they scored 2 against us. So I'm not sure what that says, but we beat them with an 11 plus goal differential, which is huge. So can't complain on that front. Why don't we hear from Reed and Heino on this goalkeeper battle that's been raging all season? Because there is a question of who's going to be starting in between the sticks come postseason.
You had our 2 final goals there, the 12th and 13th. How do you feel?
I kind of just want to get another clean sheet, I'm going to be honest. It's nice to be on the score sheet, but nothing beats keeping sheets clean.
There we go.
This next match that we got is against Red Sea Eagles. If you're not familiar with the Red Sea Eagles, they've been playing together for a really long time. They've got a lot of quality, but they also just know how to play together as a unit. So they've got some good players. It's going to be a tough one. They are top of the table. So if we lose or draw this match, they will finish first and be the top seed. If we win, then we will be the top seed. We want to win this match. We want to be seeded number 1 and play the weakest team in the semifinals, which will be immediately following the next week. So semifinals, and then assuming we win that match, there would be a final match the next week. So we're coming into postseason, and this is when things matter. So, cleaning things up defensively, we, I think, had 3 or 4 shutouts to start the season. We've kind of fallen a little bit asleep defensively, started to give up a couple goals. So we need to button that up. But going into this match, going into the postseason, we're in a really good form. Love the way that we're finishing, and want to continue to see that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the scoring stats. We had a lot of goals. They were also updated from the previous week. So technically, we got a 3-0 win last week because Los Azteca had to forfeit because of their brawl the week before. So we did play the match. Those stats were counted, the goal that we scored. The 3 were just, we have those added to our goal. We were added to our goal differential, but we didn't actually, nobody gets credit for them. Leo, looking at you, trying to claim credit for goals that never happened. So this is where we're at. And again, let's go ahead and take a look at the table so you can see where we are table-wise. So we've got Red Sea Eagles there at the top. If we win this match on Sunday, we will be in the driving seat. So good job overall, boys. And let's end with the team photo.